Okay, guys, so this has been, well, this is the continuation for the general reading for all signs for the month of October 2020. Um, we started off with a really great reading earlier on our little teaser. And we had the Eight of Cups and the Hermit, an excellent beginning. We had three major arcana cards together, which in addition to the Hermit, we had the Devil and the Sun cards. And overall, our reading was talking to us, as you know from earlier, about how we've been through all these changes, these highs and lows and ups and downs, these different cycles, and they've caused us to become a new self. We've done our introspection, we've gone within, and we've come out speaking up for ourselves, really taking no shorts, no losses, demanding what we need, and like coming out with that conqueror spirit, okay? And this is leading to our happiness because we've learned to balance ourselves. We've learned to balance our desires and things like that. So we've learned to balance our situations, whether it was work-life balance or what have you, and maybe relationship, work balance, or whatever it may be. And so this led to a renewal of spirit, a brand new day, the dawn of a new day for us. And that's where we left off with this beautiful sun card right here. Isn't that beautiful? Excellent. Okay, so, yes, the sun card, that beautiful card there, that was our last card. And our next card was the King of Wands. King of Wands. So here we are in this King of Wands energy, okay? And dealing with this King of Wands energy, we're talking about, I feel like we are in visionary mode, okay? We are ready to step into our role as the leader, the visionary. We're ready to boldly go where no one has gone before. Am I right? Yes, because we've conquered things. We're ready to become our great self, a great version of ourselves. So to say we are becoming, yes, and it was indeed because of all of the things that we've been through. And herein, as we go forward, you're going to be able to look back and see how the things that you've gone through have helped you to get this far, to attain this new sense of self, if you will. Let's see. We also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we've reached a lot of goals. I think that our passionate side is showing right now, and we are ready. Like, and I feel like a lot of people are looking at us right now, right? A lot of people are looking at us. Like, if they aren't already, here shortly, it's like people are choosing you in all ways right now. Like at work or whatever it is, it's like you're the guy. I get like, you know, back in school, we're doing kickball and it's like, yeah, everybody wants you to be on their team. You know what I mean? So it's like work. Maybe you have new job offers coming in, maybe new position offers coming in. I feel like we're being elevated right now. We're being elevated within ourselves in the way that we view ourselves. We're coming to view ourselves in a more powerful way. We've become empowered. That's what it is. We've become empowered. So we're ready to be our stronger self now. And we're not wishing that we would have said and all that kind of stuff. Like we're saying, okay, we're stepping into situations and we're letting people know how, hey, okay, that's fine. We can do that, but it's going to have to go. These are my stipulations. You understand? I mean, you're making the grand decisions for yourself. And this is mostly happening within you. Okay, because of course we're nothing outside of ourselves that we are not on the inside of ourselves. So because you're coming to this realization, people, for some of us, because we're coming to this realization, people are now seeing us in this way. And for others of us, people have already been seeing us this way. The problem was we didn't see ourselves this way. So this change is happening within us. And so you ask me, well, okay, you flashed that Queen of Pentacles card at me. Sis, why'd you flash that Queen of Pentacles cards at me when we were, I don't understand what's going on with this reverse nature, right? But I mean, this Queen is in reverse. So I want you to understand that, you know, when speaking of how you're viewing yourself and how you're changing, I see this Queen as, you know, ordinarily she's emotionally influenced and whatnot, and it affects her personality negatively to a degree, right? But herein, I feel like since we're in reverse here, we've learned not to be emotionally influenced. We've learned to not do that, okay? Because we want to be efficient. We want to be stable. So this is what's going on here. We're taking things and we're finding a new, we're being our more logical selves. Oh my goodness, stutter. I couldn't get it out. But yeah, it's like we're tapping into our more logical selves. We're not being so emotionally influenced. And so, you know, we are learning to be more dependable. We're learning to finish things. And, you know, that's how I feel. I feel like in the past, because of who we were, maybe not quite as mature and ready to be our greater self, maybe we were unreliable, you know? I feel like that's what's, you know what I mean? And so, and that's the story for some of us, right? We've become this more reliable person. But I see another story here as well. For others of us, we begin to eliminate, down with the unreliable people, down with the overly emotional, irrational people, the ones that, or maybe not even overly emotional, but the ones that don't feed us emotionally, that don't pour into our cups or feed our well of abundance as we feel theirs, right? So we're making changes, big changes here, and I love it. These changes are fabulous and magnificent so far. And you guys, stop being so afraid of the reverse cards. My gosh, they're not all tower moments, okay? Like, some of these things are innocent, and we're gonna be okay. So let's see here. The last card that fell in that set there was, oh, I'm too close. There we are. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Can you see that there? The Knight of Pentacles, right? So when speaking of the Knight of Pentacles here, coming with this little storyline that we have here, I see the Knight of Pentacles as just, for those of you whose storyline was like eliminating unreliable, undependable, just overly chaotic people, overly dramatic people out of your life, I feel like this is saying that replacing them, marching on into your life and sprinkling it with abundance, with abundance and support, is the Knight of Pentacles. These are the people, to me, who are replacing these unreliables, these undependables, these overly dramatic energies that were stressing you completely out. And I feel like for those of you who you were those individuals who are overly dramatic and overly emotional, I feel that you're noticing a change in your environment because of your reining in of self and becoming more dependable and whatnot. And I feel that what's happening here is, in association with the other cards here, our King of Wands and our reverse Queen of Pentacles, I feel like some of us get noticed by people who are going to be there to support us in this way because we are now that way. Because we were like, why can't we find people in our lives who are like this, but we weren't being like this? But for others of us, I feel like it's more like, since you've become more like this, you've become like just, I don't know, everything that fits that story is just coming into your life. Like your life is just really becoming more stable, more sturdy. You're noticing that things that used to be chaotic and things of lack, the feeling like you're lacking and everything that you need and want is not around you. All that changes, and everything just feels like it starts to come pouring on in because you've made these changes. So there's a few different stories in here, but they all have the same general energy, of course, and that is that you've leveled up. You've leveled up and things are getting beautiful. So let's talk about what's coming in for you here because of all of this, with all this beauty and greatness. What is coming in for you to wrap up this beautiful reading? What is coming in for you? You can do. Well, let's see. We've got here a Four of Pentacles. Boop, don't get scared. In reverse. What did we just talk about with those reverse cards? Don't be afraid of the reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're gonna be focused and I feel like the position that you're going to be in is going to be one where you're going to have to learn how to handle authority, okay, over other people. And this is kind of coming in from some of those other cards a moment ago as well, spilling over into this. It's like even that Knight of Pentacles. I'm seeing like when you step into this role, you're going to step into a role, due to things that have gone on, these changes that you've made. People notice something in you, and you're going to step into a role that is going to be a little bit more difficult. More abundance comes with this role, but it's a little work or whatever, but it's solid. I feel like you have to be careful to not be too tyrannical with this new power that's coming in for you. I don't know who it is that you're going to be over, okay? I don't know who this is that you're going to have power over, but you're cautioned to be to be careful not to be too hard with that power. I feel like you're gonna go through some fearful time. It's like for some people, it's be careful. I really think that you're gonna worry too much about being too hard. You're gonna worry too much about, oh, is that too much force? Is that not too much force? And some of us is like, hey, be careful, because you know how you get. And for some of us, it's like, don't quit questioning yourself. You got this. You got this. You do this. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So you know who you are. You know if you're the questioning one where you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have all this power. I got to make sure I do it like this. Oh, I got to make sure that I'm not, got to be harder on my friends, but not too hard because, they used to be my friends. They were on the same level as me and everything. But I don't want anybody to say that I'm being too lenient on them. But at the same time, I don't want anybody to say I'm too hard on them just because I'm trying to prove a point. Too much overthinking. Relax, boo. Relax. You got this. You got this. You have integrity. You got this. You know what the right thing is to do at the right time. Trust me. Just do what comes naturally to you. That's why you were chosen for this, okay? That's why you were chosen for this. So relax. Yes, there are going to be people who are going to be jealous of you. That's okay. That just means that you're doing great. That's all that means. That's how it is. Okay. You may have to end. Well, we already talked about what you're letting go of. So yeah, you had to let go of some things in order to move into this. It's because of those things you let go of that you were able to step up into that role. It empowered you, and it changed how you view things. It allowed you to let go of that worrying mindset and things like that. Now, when speaking of our Six of Wands here, we've got the Six of Wands in reverse as well. And again, what do we know about these reverses? Never fear when reverse is here, right? It doesn't always mean something horrible. However, I want you to be kind of careful going forward in the future, because there can be some miscommunications or whatever that occur that may put some projects or celebrations on hold for us. Like things may come in a bit more slowly than how we want them to, but that's okay. They're coming. Our celebrations are coming. They're just coming more slowly. These things are going to take their time. They're going to come in slowly, but we are going to be victorious. So it's like, relax. Everything is good. Don't worry. You're gonna worry. You're gonna worry because that's what we do, right? We worry, but everything's gonna be fine. You know, you are gonna have your victory. You are gonna have your celebration. It's just a delay. That's all. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Well, the way that those cards just jumped out, honey, I think we know exactly what we need to do. What do we need to do? All right, so the first thing we got here is the One of Cups. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? We need to harness that passionate energy as we've been learning to do. We've learned to do it so well. We need to roll with that inspiration, and we need to get in the lab and we need to start mixing it up. Okay? We need to pour out everything we have, because great things are happening here. Great things are happening for us. It's like the universe has gifted us with mundo abundance, the cup that never empties. You know, she's like goddess of the water. She is the source of, or she has the cup that is the source of all abundance, right? Right? So inspiration and harnessing passions and using them, pouring them out towards our inspirations will cause us to flourish. Do you see those beautiful flowers there? They will cause us to flourish. So, in any case, what we have here is taking action, though. Taking action. Using our intuition. We know, take what we have inside of us, and we're pouring out that hard work, and we're creating our own reality. That's what's happening here. We're creating our own reality. We are making it happen. It's almost as though we're the magician, right? But no, on a smaller scale, it's that this is not just coming from us. This is gifted to us. This is like, you can't lose. This is gifted to us. It's like, I feel like the universe and our ancestors are behind us. And this is like, oh, baby, no, this is your birthright. This is your birthright. This was here for you since birth. Just because you were born, and it's okay for you to have this, you know. And so I think that the message we're getting here is from the beginning is that we have to believe in it. And then we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Isn't she powerful? Look at her. And she does not look like one to be played with. She has some beautiful, hot, passionate energy flowing through her. And I feel like, you know, she's serious, and she's fiery, and she's passionate, but she's fair. Okay? I feel like she's fair. And she weighs she weighs things out. She pays attention. And she uses power fairly. So, like a true leader, the queen that you are, I feel that you're a force to be reckoned with. And I feel that you are, you're taken very seriously at this time. Like everybody kind of values you and rallies around you. Yeah, I feel like they rally around you to aid you in any way that they possibly can. And this is all, again, due to the changes that you made, okay? That you made within yourself. Now here we are looking at the Hierophant. And looking at the Hierophant, what do you see? I see someone giving thanks, right? That's what I see. I see someone giving a mighty amount of thanks. Like, wow, gratefulness. So that's positivity, right? Yeah. I also see like waiting for the rain. Waiting for the rain, right? He's waiting for the rain, like, ooh, the weather's right. Somebody's about to make it rain. He's like, it's almost like he's ready to receive, right? It's like he's grateful, but he's also ready to receive. So I feel that something is coming in for you, that you've been the great leader, you fought the good fight, and you're surrounded by those who look up to you. They look to you to know what to do. And you look to spirit. You're grounded in the energy of the all, of the universe. And they know that. They look up to you and they respect you. They look at you as a great leader, a teacher. But I want you to remember that no matter how great you are, guys, no matter how great you are, whenever okay, the message I'm getting here is like, no matter how great you are at any given time, always remember that it is invaluable to receive guidance from someone else. Okay, from someone who has been where you have been, or someone, who is greater than thou art. Okay, it is invaluable. Make sure that you remain open and you receive valuable advice from advisors, worthy advisors. Okay, not the people on your level, not those who follow you. But go to the next rung up and get you some answers when you need them. Okay, guys? So, and one additional message dropped out for you while I was shuffling, and you know me, I'm not one to ignore messages. If something comes out for you, then it is for you and must be delivered, right? Because after all, we did ask for, what did we ask for? We asked for what we need to know, didn't we? Okay, so we've got a Page of Swords here. And the Page of Swords tells me that news is coming. The Page of Swords says to me that that when you look for your answers, the answers will come. They will come whenever you need them. All you have to do is ask and they will come. And as a matter of fact, not just that, but whatever you need. All you have to do is ask right now, and it will come. I also see that new ideas and projects will be like waiting for you. They'll be just up ahead, you know, just getting off the ground. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, all you have to do is wait. You don't even have to feel like you have to do much. All you have to do is wait. And due to things that were done in the past, your future will be, you know, it'll be secure. Like, this message is going to be what you need to hear, what you want to hear. Plans that you made in the past, you'll start to see them coming to fruition. Because, again, you know, remember that here we saw that things were coming, but they were coming in slowly, but they were coming. But we know slow and steady wins the race, right? So we're going to say slow equals steady, and steady equals, where's our other card? Oh, I didn't know that. And steady equals sturdy. Sturdy and secure and able to carry us. Okay? So there you go, guys. Everything is looking super fabulous for us in this general reading. We are looking at some great things developing for us in the month of October, the first half of the month of October 2020. I thank you guys gobs and gobs and gobs for joining me for this reading. This has been Yshare bringing you another Keter Guidance reading, a general message for all signs for the month of October 2020. It has been my pleasure to lead you to the light, my loves. Yshare out.